Subscribe GA. Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The General Hospital discloses Furious is Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, Tracy Quartermain, and Gregory Chase butt heads. Lisa Los Ceros, Olivia Quartermain, is in a panic. Because he is a man of his word, Drew Kane will keep his promise. Lynn Herring's character Lucy Coe confides in Maxie Joan. There is an unexpected visitor for Ned Quartermain. Nana Reeves is heard by Dex Heller, Evan Hofer. According to Cynthia Watrous, Joss Jacks extends a hand of friendship. Hospital in general angry is Carly Spencer. Carly can't believe Drew was just given a 2-year prison term in Pentonville by the judge. She will insist that there had to be some sort of error, but in really, Drew taking the fall for her was the error. Before the judge finds Carly in contempt, she had better gather her composure. According to General Hospital, Gregory defended Alexis Davis. Gregory is going to step in when Tracy tries to slit Alexis Davis' throat. Alexis wonders what extent this friendship with Gregory could go to, as these two are going to butt heads. Arlie angry, Olivia alarmed, Nina tricks, and Ned panicked. Olivia Quartermain, GH, will worry. Olivia will be devastated to learn that this might turn out to be a long-term, or perhaps a permanent, situation when Dr. Kevin Collins informs her and her family of what lies ahead for Ned. Can they take any action to get Ned back? Hospital General advice: Drew Kane remains true to his word. Drew needs to know that Carly will support him throughout the sentence, but he won't express his worry about it or anything else. No, things in the courtroom didn't turn out the way he had hoped. But he can handle this. Can their relationship survive it? Lucy Coe discloses everything. Lucy is certain that Maxie can be trusted with her secret, but what if it isn't really her secret? What if Marty Gray kept it a secret? Will Lucy inform Maxie that one of Marty's clients is the actual SEC whistleblower? General Hospital indicators point to Ned Quartermain's panic. Ned won't take it lightly when he awakens to find someone injecting him with drugs in his hospital room without his permission. Be on the lookout for Eddie Main's attitude to show up. Nina Reeves warms up to Dex Heller in GA, while Joves is occupied with Sunny, Nina, and Sunny Corinthos will spend the night out together, and Nina may try to patch things up with Dex. Instead, she may believe that she can persuade him to support her. Does she? Hospital in general, Joss Jacks and Sunny Corinthos meet in the middle. If it means getting along with her boyfriend's boss, Joss is willing to meet Sunny in the middle. Making this procedure simple for Dex can only benefit her now that she is aware of where he stands and how much he wants to be involved in Sunny's business, right? A GH secret regarding Carly and Drew is shared by Laura Wright. Carly and Drew experienced emotional turmoil during the June 20 episode of General Hospital as they informed their loved ones that he would turn himself in to the SEC. Drew was adamant that he'd be the one to take the fall because she had more to lose as Donna's primary guardian, even though Carly tried to talk him out of it. Before going their separate ways, Carly to Sunny's penthouse and Drew to Sam and Dante's place. Drew and Carly were first seen discussing the case in the hallway of Sunny and Dante and Sam's apartment complex, which also happens to be his previous residence from when he mistakenly believed he was Jason and was dating Sam. But let's not talk about that. Drew and Carly reconnected later in the episode for a stroll in the park after Sam raged into Drew and urged him to think twice about leaving Scout's life on purpose. The actress who plays Carly, Laura Wright, has just opened out about that selection of GH scenes. It all began when a spectator by the name of Linda expressed her love for the crew moments. Linda commented, "I feel so awful for Carly because I know she blames herself for Drew getting jail time even though he chose to sacrifice himself to keep Carly out of jail." Wright revealed some behind-the-scenes information regarding what went into that specific show when retweeting Linda's post. Fun facts, the actress admitted. This episode's scene with me was filmed over the course of 3 days. Wright also disclosed that because she had a pre-planned trip with her kids, she worked on the exact same episode weeks apart. After spending 2 weeks in Mexico,
if you notice that
I
Carly
appeared a little tanner in some scenes during that episode than in others. It was not a trick of your imagination. Nana from General Hospital could not even be Carly's biggest threat. Find out who is. The biggest legal controversy in town right now belongs to Carly and Drew and their insider trading story, which may seem a little strange on a program like General Hospital full of mafia wars, supervillains, and murderers, but there we are. Never underestimate the significance of white-collar crime, even though it may seem quite innocent. Tax evasion was what ultimately brought down Al Capone. Do Carly and Drew really deserve to be fired for this, one wonders. After all, Sonny is the local Capone and is essentially untouchable if we're talking about Port Charles. Drew, on the other hand, recently received a sentence of 3 years, even though the judge had originally intended to give him the maximum penalty. Whether that's fair or not, it's becoming more and more obvious that if fans had their way, the biggest threat to Carly and Drew wouldn't be Nina, but rather the audience. We couldn't help but notice that when TMZ tweeted a poll with the subject line, "I'm intrigued. Had Drew and Carly engaged in insider trading, would you have reported them?" As you can see, the response wasn't even close. 85% of respondents said they would immediately turn the pair in. Heck, for some of them, it even seemed personal. Foxy Leo 28 responded to the poll with "Dan right," and would claim full credit. Rosanna's friend said, "I would have done it. And then I would have come to the wedding to announce to everyone that I did it," she continued. And they were not alone at all. It may come down to the fact that insider trading is a crime committed by the wealthy, and the average viewer finds it difficult to empathize with their concerns. The fact that crime on General Hospital never seems to result in punishment is another possible factor. "I turn in half the canvas for their crimes," tweeted Rita 8386 with a chuckle. It makes some sense in a program where crime bosses are heroes, but too frequently nobody in Port Charles seems to suffer any consequences. Certainly not of the legitimate kind. Because if anyone will suffer as a result of this SEC situation, it will be Nina. Dashta presented this justification for not reporting Carly and Drew. She replied, "If I were Nina, I wouldn't. Because I often consider how my choices may influence others before I act." But Binder adopted the exact opposite strategy. The answer was yep, they noted. And if I were Nina, double yep. I would also tell Sonny, "Select Sonny now. Will you continue to pick up after Carly? Or do you select us? And if he opts for the former, I'm taking my entire fortune and heading to an island to drown my sorrows in one or more cabana boys." The general opinion among those who would not have come forward seems to be that there were no victims of the crime and that it was not their concern in any case. You may also say, like Ocean_Turtle72 did, "I just wouldn't have cared." But in the end, the harm had already been done, and all that was really left was the aftermath. We don't believe Carly and Drew will actually be held accountable for their actions for some reason. In Port Charles, there is virtually always a solution to these problems. You never know, though. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.